What's up, guys? This is Saber4, Game 2, trying out Victini VMAX in the standard format. Very similar concept to Scourge from Darkness Ablaze, Scourge VMAX, but it does have its differences, a few advantages and disadvantages too. I guess if the Welder engine, when it rotates out, and we lose all the other fire cards that go with it, this deck, Victini, I guess because it only needs 2 energies to attack, you don't necessarily need Welder. You can just do Turbo Patches and then Evolve, and then you're good. I suppose even Scourge can do that because it only needs 2 to attack, and then it can grab energies with its own attack. But I feel like it relies more on Welder to do that really high damage against V and VMAX Pokemon. Uh, Victini VMAX is going to do 220 consistently against them, but then it's not going to do much to other Pokemon. I guess GXs are going to rotate out too with the next rotation, unless Cosmic Eclipse remains, but I don't know about that. Anyway, we have a really awkward hand here. Open up with Victini. This normally wouldn't be a bad Pokemon to open with if I had just seen Welder. I mean, of course, you want to open with Volcanion 100% of the time when you play second. You get that amazing plus of energies, but you're not always going to be able to do that. So I was kind of forced to use Marnie there. A really awkward hand, having both of the Eldegoss V over there. Just unusable stuff at this point in time. So what we're going to do, since we opened with the Victini here, I can do Spreading Flames at the very least. That's why I discarded those fire energies, and I hope I see at least one with the Dene here. Otherwise, we did that for nothing. And just barely, I see one. Just barely. Now, Quick Ball. Gonna discard the Magnolia. Actually, maybe that wasn't a good idea. But because Welder is Welder, Volcanion I might still use as a regular Pokemon to hit Zacian. And I guess Victini is our main Pokemon, but maybe I should have kept Magnolia, because now I'm not going to have anything. With Spreading Flames, we're getting the fire energies, but without fire energies in hand, Welder is dead, and of course the other 2 Pokemon are unusable. So anyway, it's my opponent's turn again. I mean, last time we didn't do too great. I mean, we came really close, actually, playing against Zacian V. And I'm playing against Zacian again. It seems like everybody's using this deck, and they're going to be using it for as long as it's around. It's the best deck. So many sets have come out, and it's still on top, like Zacian. But I mean, maybe my opponent isn't going to be using Arceus this time. I haven't seen it so far. And it is a different animal. Like Zacian, of course, is a phenomenal Pokemon either way. But it really becomes super broken with Arceus. It's a completely different dynamic if they don't use Arceus. And I've noticed from my experience playing with other decks too, and playing against mono Zacian decks, like maybe they run a bunch of other techs, a bunch of other cards, like maybe they use the Galarian Berserkers for the extra damage. If you play against those decks without Arceus, it's a much different dynamic, and I've noticed that I do a lot better against them because you don't have that super unfair brokenness of Arceus. Anyway, we're gonna use Eldegoss V and get Marnie, since I still can't use I still cannot use Arceus. I still can't use Welder. What am I saying? And I'm actually going to go for a switch. Now, this guy is trying to be a bit clever, promoting the Uranguru there so that I can't really one-hit KO it and get like a prize like I would do in the Jirachi. But we're just going to go ahead and use this Victini here. I'm going to lose all the energies, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to get my KO. And I haven't used Welders yet, and we should finally be able to start using them on the next turn. But just so that I get a prize and apply the pressure. So there we go, get a first prize, and it's Victini VMAX. Good thing to see, because I'm definitely going to use it quite soon. The great thing about Victini, of course, VMAX, is that since it does exactly 220, it's just that magical number that one-hit KOs V Pokemon, like Zacian V. And normally you'd say, well, it has the weakness anyway, so it doesn't matter. But with the coding energy that it has, the weakness wouldn't matter. So even though this guy has the coating energy, since I do exactly 220 damage, I'll still get the KO, which is beautiful. Now he went for boss's orders, targeting this Victini V with the giant cape, the V cape, and that sort of a tool saved me now. Otherwise, this Victini would have been dead. Not going to make much difference if he used like a tool scrapper later on, but now that we can evolve, it is going to make a difference. So the tool saved me, and I'm going to be able to kill his Pokemon that has all the energies, and it doesn't have much else going on. There's no Arceus, like I've said. I don't think he's running it. If he did, he would have played it by now, I think. So we're going to evolve into both of the Victini VMAXs, and I hope I overwhelm my opponent now. Use the quick ball. Let's get Eldegoss V in hand. And next turn, maybe if I see a few fire energies, hopefully I reveal like another welder with the Pokegear. So get our 2 prizes. So now I'm at 3. Get fire energies, that's good. Energy spinner, that's good. And I'm in a pretty good position. I mean, he doesn't have any energies. So promote the Jirachi. You can get an additional draw with that. And goes for Crushing Hammer. Gets the heads. So I'll lose an energy, but I think I'm good. I mean, we're good at this point, even if I lose an energy. Victini VMAX only uses 2, so it's not difficult to power up. So draw a card, and before you know it, Victini VMAX is almost ready yet, and he goes for the Team Yell dudes, those most useless ass, villain team, quote unquote, from the games. And I've got my energy spinner, another fire energy in the hand, and let's use the Pokegear. There's my welders. I mean, it's not surprising that I can get them since we played a few turns at the beginning. I just drew cards, wasn't really using them. So now they're going to be coming up. And both of the Victini VMAXs are ready to go. I don't think he can do anything to stop me now. I mean, once I kill this Jirachi, I'm going to be at 2 prizes. But he scooped anyway. So really, really short game. I mean, I wish he stuck it out a bit longer so you guys can see the full match. But it is what it is. It was going to be my game anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this match. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Wasai!